Well, hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're doing another video of empty products, but this one is a bit special. So these are technically not empty. Some of them are, but it's mostly just dried out products that I can't use anymore and that I cannot give to anyone because they dried out. They just don't work anymore. Starting with this is the Unicorn Essence from Forsali. I believe that they are in the process of rebranding, reformulating, relaunching their whole brand, but this was the original from a while ago, and because it is from a while ago and because I let it sit in my drawer without using it for a while, this is completely dried out. This isn't pretty inside either, so this I'm gonna throw away even though it's not finished, because I mean clearly no one should put this on their faces. Still, for the face I have this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is the shade 6 Warm Beige. This I've used quite a bit. As you can see the pan in here. For a while I was using it as a powder foundation. Really, when I was working, I was teaching, and so I had to wake up early. I didn't care that much about my makeup anyway, so I would just like slap on this powder all over my face. The reason why I'm throwing this out, it's because it is super dry. Honestly, it's really old, and I mean it's been used quite a bit, so I don't feel bad getting rid of it. I don't use it anymore. One of the reasons is that I have just better powders now that I prefer, and also because it's just so old, honestly, and it's an affordable product. So if one day I want to revisit this powder, I'm just gonna go and grab another one, but same thing, I don't feel like putting this all over my face. I then have this Browcomb Pro Micropen from Catrice. So this is what the brush looks like, so that you can draw 3 strokes of eyebrow hair. But this is dry. I mean, you really have to press, and then when you press, some of it comes out, but it's just so light. And I'm not gonna give this to anyone because, yeah, like I said, it's just so dry. You really have to push to get the product out. I don't use it anymore at all, so this is going bye-bye as well. I then have a bunch of mascaras. Some of them I'm a bit crushed over, but I mean, still, I have to get rid of them. Mascaras is definitely something I don't pay enough attention to. I do have mascaras in my collection that are old. Generally speaking, the rule is that after 3 months, you have to get rid of a mascara because it's just not safe to be used on your eyes. I don't necessarily follow that rule. Some mascaras are easier for me to get rid of because they're very inexpensive, so it's like, okay, it's fine, I can just go out and buy another €3 mascara. But others, I'm like, no, I still want to use it even if it's been open for a year, because man, that was expensive. That is the case with the Caution mascara from Hourglass, which I loved. Oh my god, I love so much. This is, I think like this is €30. That's expensive. The packaging is gorgeous and the effect on the lashes is amazing. I really love this mascara, and honestly I would have kept on using it if it hadn't dried out, even though it's well past beyond the time where I could use it. But it is so dried out that you can't even close this thing the whole way. Like, this is dry as hell. So I have to get rid of it. Look, I can't close this. I have to get rid of this, unfortunately. I have used it, so it's not one of these products that I'm like, crap, I forgot to use it and now I have to throw it away, even though I've only used it a few times. I have used it a lot, so it's fine. But yeah, it pains me because I don't see myself buying this mascara again anytime soon because it is so expensive, and as much as I love it, I know I can find way cheaper mascaras that I like as well. So this is goodbye. I then have the Size Up from Sephora. Same thing, I love this. I've used it to death. The stopper here is broken, and this is dry, and it's been open for a very, very long time. Now, this mascara in particular, I prefer when it has dried a little bit rather than you use it as I first open it and it's still very liquidy, because you just get so much product on the brush. You actually have to work it this way to make sure you don't get too much on your eyes. Otherwise, it just goes everywhere. It's kind of a mess. So this, typically, I will open it, use it, but then I will wait a couple of weeks for it to have dried a little bit. But this is way, way too dried out, so I have to get rid of it. I wouldn't mind getting another one of these. I mean, they work amazing. They're just a bit tricky to work with, but I really do love this mascara. I then have the Scara by Maybelline. Now, this I used a few weeks ago. I've had it for a while. I didn't remember exactly how I felt about it, so I was like, you know what, let me use this again. And as I used it, I realized it was just way too dry to really work and do anything. So I have to get rid of it. I don't remember it being amazing. I don't remember it being very bad either, so I can't really give you an opinion on this. I'm not gonna buy it because like I said, there are other mascaras that I prefer, one from Maybelline as well, which we will talk about in a minute. So I don't see myself buying this again, but yes, it has dried out on me, and this is my fault. And finally, I have the Sky High from Maybelline. This is a cult favorite, and I actually already bought a new one. This has been open for a while. I have used it quite a bunch. I mean, this feels very, very empty. I went to Turkey in February, and I found one of these in a store, which I bought for like €5, I think, and it's something like 15 euros here in Belgium. So I was like, oh, okay, fine, I'm okay getting rid of this old, open for a long time mascara and right away get a new one. So this is pretty much empty, and like I said, I have a new one ready to go. Now, most of these products, like I said, I'm okay getting rid of because they're old. They simply don't work anymore. They are affordable products that I can buy again, or that they are products that are not so affordable, but I'm like, you know, I'm okay not having these in my collection anymore. However, I have 3 items here which I'm devastated about. I don't want to get rid of them. As I'm looking at them, I'm like, well, maybe I can make them work somehow. And these are those Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. This pains me so much. I love these. I love these. It's even more painful because they don't sell these in the French Sephora. They don't sell these. Oh, maybe they do on Beauty Bay, but these are expensive, okay? They're not cheap. I bought them in New York a few years ago, and oh my god, I love them so much. I'm so mad. I do have others that I bought at the same time, and for whatever reason, those are fine. So I don't know why these in particular dried out on me, if there was something different in the formula, or if maybe I opened them more than others. I don't know. So the first one I have is Wanderlust. I mean, you can see even by looking at the packaging that this is all in the bottom. This is pretty dry. The doe foot applicator is pretty dry as well. I managed to get some of it out to show you a swatch, and you see it is gorgeous. It's a beautiful, beautiful color, beautiful shimmers, but really it's just so dried out that it doesn't really make much sense for me to keep it. I also do have Kitten Karma. Is it Kitten Karma? I believe, which I love and which, you know, I will use instead of this one. But yeah, this pains me. It's beautiful. It's just way too old. And then I have those 2 little ones, which I must say I haven't used a ton. This one I've used quite a bit. These, I didn't think to use them as much. And then one day I wanted to use it and I was like, oh, it's a little bit dry out. I don't want to deal with this today. And then more time passed and now it's completely dried out. Maybe you see it less because they are less empty, but you can still tell it's pretty dry and at the bottom of the packaging. Same thing when you get the doe foot out. Like there's no getting the product and getting it on the doe foot. So you're not going to be able to see much. And even when you get some of it out, it's patchy, you know, because it's so dry, it's not going to have an evenly distribution. This one, when you open, you even see like glitters falling off everywhere. Like there's really like nothing you can do about these products. So I really love those Stila glitter and glow eyeshadow. Like I said, I do have a couple others still in my collection, thank God. Like I said, I think they are available on Beauty Bay, so I could get another one of these, but the thing is that I don't use them enough to pay 30 euros to buy one. You know what I mean? Like I do have a couple more. I will use these ones. I don't want to go and buy another that will again dry within a year in my collection. You know what I mean? Now, if you don't have that many products, if you do love a product like this, go ahead. It's worth it. Trust me, the 30 euros you spend, you're not going to regret it. But I have so much makeup, you know, I cannot use it all. And so I don't want these to go to waste ever again. So yeah, I have to say goodbye. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel because it's free, so why wouldn't you? And I will see you guys next time. Bye.